Good morning, sixth graders. This is Monday morning, March the 30th. Welcome to School from Home on a computer. I never thought I would be a vlogger on YouTube, but here I am teaching you on a video. So I'm at home, I'm at the computer, and my husband loves Pink Floyd. You can kind of see on the computer screen, it's backwards right there. So today is sixth grade, Monday, sixth grade class, Monday, March the 30th. And we're just going to do our regular routine like we normally do. So start with your DLR. So we're on week 28. We are on day 1. And you don't have to write the sentences if you don't want to. You can if you want. There are some mistakes in there that you can go through and fix. We'll check those in a few minutes. So go ahead and pause the video now to get that finished. Thanks. Okay, I hope that you finished your DLR, week 28, day 1. So the first one says, me, Yulia, and Kurt has to do a group project about the Roman Empire. So I counted 6 errors in that one. It's Yulia, Kurt, and I. You need to insert your commas. So Yulia, Kurt, and I. So the order is wrong, first of all. Yulia, comma, Kurt, comma, and I. Has is the wrong helping verb, so it needs to be have, because it's plural. Yulia, Kurt, and I have to do a group project about the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire is a time period. It needs to be capitalized, both the R and the E for Roman Empire. So that takes for a total of 6. So that would be Yulia, Kurt, and I. There's the first problem there. The 2 commas, have, Roman, and Empire. So there's a lot going on in sentence 1. And I've included a little extra link on our teacher page for capitalization to remind you or to let you know about the time periods of history that they should be capitalized. All right, moving on to number 2. I work good with Yulia, but Kurt doesn't take the assignment serious. I work well with Yulia, that's 1. But Kurt should be doesn't. Don't forget the apostrophe or do not. But Kurt does not or doesn't take the assignment seriously. It's an adverb. You're describing the assignment. How are you describing it? Seriously. So there's 3. I work well with Yulia, number 1. But Kurt doesn't. It cannot be don't. It can be does or does. It can be does not. But it or doesn't. Either way. There's 2. And seriously, the third one. All right. Number 3. It makes us mad that he's too blank to care about his grade. He's too, I think the best one is lazy, because easygoing is just like you're calm, you don't really care, but it makes us mad that he's too, I don't know. I just think that's the best choice. All right, number 4. I wish we blank figure out a way to get Kurt to do his share. I wish we could figure out a way. You can't make someone do it, but you can encourage, you can try, you could do it. So that's a total of 6 and 3, and 1 and 1 is a total of 11. So go ahead in the back of your book like you normally do, add up your fraction and write it down. On Friday, please get your parents to send in a copy of the back of the book where you recorded your fractions for the week. I'm going to give you your grade like I normally do for that, so make sure that's recorded appropriately. So today there was 11 things. Rewatch the video, make sure you got them. If you didn't, that's okay. You can correct them and then fill out the back of the book, and the picture will count this week as a grade for your DLR for week 28 for all 5 days or all 4 days that you actually are making the corrections like I normally do. All right, thank you. Go ahead and put this away and get out your textbook and your journal next. Okay guys, so in our textbook and our journal we're going to do progressive tenses today. So go ahead and label in your journal 4.8 progressive tenses, page 94 and page 95, and today's date, because that's the day that we're working with this here. I went ahead and made my notes. You can read through it if you want to kind of make sure I didn't miss anything, because you know sometimes we don't read all of our words and understand what we're doing. But as a reminder, just like we always do, we take notes. So we have progressive tenses. There are 3 tenses: present, past, and future. Present, of course, is right now, past tense is in the past, and the future tense, of course, is in the future. So the present progressive tense always has the helping verb be with it, a form of be with it, in every single present, past, or future. So you have to think about what we're looking at. So you'll see that present progressive, plural, we are looking something right now, okay, because that's happening right now. I am looking, he or she is looking, or it is looking. So you've got your first person, second person, third person, present progressive tense. It has an ing. All three have an ing. All right, past progressive tense. He or she was looking, or we were looking. It's in the past. You have your ing and you have your helping verb am, a form of your helping verb am. So present progressive tenses always end in ing, and they always have a helping verb, and I'm going to write that in there. Helping verb plus ing. Okay, so future progressive tense is in the future, of course. Helping verb will be looking. Helping verb is going to be looking. Helping verb are going to be looking. So I've used the same verb here for all the different tenses to kind of show you how that looks. So the most important thing you know about this is that helping verb plus ing makes the progressive tenses, whether it's present, past, or future. Helping verb plus ing. Helping verb, helping verb, helping ing. So I could highlight that if I wanted to. All right, so your textbook, again, is on page 94 and 95. If you want to, you can read through there and identify them, or you can read whatever story you're reading and find examples of present, past, and future progressive tenses, or even in your Worldly Wise book. You know that we always use our Worldly Wise book to help us find examples in class. But now that you're home and you have other books, you may find progressive tenses any place you look. If you're not reading a book currently, I do suggest getting a book that you're reading, even if it's your reading class, and identify some progressive tenses in the book that you're reading. All right, so with that being said, I'm just going to show you exercise 1. Identify the verb in the present progressive. Present progressive, these three are written here. So it's just am, is, and are. So are, ing, traveling. Number 2, are. Now, this one is interesting. Are constantly, meteoroids are constantly entering the Earth's atmosphere. Are constantly. Is constantly a verb? No, it is not. It is an ly adverb. So you have to find the verb. Are constantly what? Entering. So it's are entering. This is an adverb, so it doesn't count for the progressive tense. All right, number 3, are moving, and that's it. That's all you have to identify. So you can go through here and just look them. You don't have to write them out, but I do want you to find examples. So you can use your book, or you can use a book or a story, or even your Worldly Wise book. So take a few minutes, go, get your notes copied, go through it, look at them, just identify them, and then get out your Worldly Wise lesson. Okay, so now we're back with our Worldly Wise book, and we are going to be working on lesson 14 this week. So open up to lesson 14. Put my sticky note in here to keep my place. Go ahead and number your words. There are, of course, 15 as always, all the way through 15. And I'm going to read you the words so that you know the pronunciation and the parts of speech and example. So you can follow through with me, or you can skip ahead. So don't forget, the parts of speech are very important, and that you can change the suffix sometimes to help them as you're doing your work. Tonight's work will be A and B. Tomorrow's work, C and D, and then read the story on E and answer the questions on for Friday. There will be a test on Friday, but I'd like to do it online, and I will talk more about that. Quizlet is something I have sent to your parents to help you. This is on Quizlet, and we talked about it earlier this year. A few of you students were already using Quizlet to help you, so I'm going to show you. It's in the front of the book, but you don't need this password. I have actually already set up a class, a Mrs. Daniel RCA 5th and 6th grade class both, and so this will be assigned on there. So I'm going to go through these words, and then I will kind of show you what Quizlet looks like online. Number 1, benevolent, adjective, wanting to do good, kind. A benevolent employee paid for the team's Little League uniforms. Benevolent people, usually the Christians are big time benevolent people. They're very giving, they're very helpful, disaster relief all over the world, martyrs, they're doing things to have a lot of benevolence. They're very giving. All right. Number 2, consent is a verb, to agree or to allow to happen. The judges consented to hear the case. A noun, permission or approval. Students need a parent's consent to go on the field trip, and you'll normally see that field trip permission slip, the consent. Discuss with your partner whether your principal would consent to letting students go home early today. Well, we're already at home, and no one saw this at all happening like it is, but that's okay. We are learning to adjust. Number 3, discreet, adjective, showing care or wisdom in what one says or does. The counselor made discreet inquiries to the student's past. Discretion. Noun, the ability to handle matters wisely. The English teacher left the choice of books to our discretion. Number 4, engross, to take up one's complete attention. The puzzle so engrossed me that I lost track of time. Engrossing, adjective, taking up one's complete attention. The engrossing conversation made everyone oblivious to the ringing doorbell. Number 5, esteem, verb, to think highly of, to respect. Historians esteem Eleanor Roosevelt for her human rights work. Noun, respect, high regard. The players credit their success to the great esteem they feel for their coach. Esteemed. Adjective, highly regarded, past tense there. An esteemed member of the community was the unanimous choice to head the task force on housing. Unanimous is an earlier Worldly Wise word. All right, tell your partner about a person you greatly esteem. You can talk to your family about that this evening. Number 6, exaggerate, to describe something as larger or greater than it really is. Some donors exaggerate the value of their contributions to the campaign. Exaggeration, noun, something that is exaggerated. Saying that your baseball card collection is worth thousands of dollars is quite an exaggeration. Okay. Number 7, extensive, covering a large area. Central Park is an extensive green expanse in the middle of Manhattan. 2, ambitious or far-reaching. The team made extensive preparations for the Himalayan expedition. I will say that currently we have an extensive lockdown all across the world. It's covering a large area, the whole entire world. We're staying at home, staying well. Number 8, fantastic, adjective, almost unbelievable. The guest on the talk show told a fantastic tale of being followed by the creatures from outer space. Number 2, unusual, odd. Spectators saw the most fantastic costumes at the Mardi Gras parade. Now, we don't think of fantastic. We think of fantastic as good. This is different than good. This says almost unbelievable and unusual or odd. So pay attention to that. That's not our normal terminology, but that is what the word means. All right, number 9, intrigue, to fascinate, verb. The way stage musicians do their tricks intrigue me. Number 2, to plot in a secret way, to scheme. Benedict Arnold intrigued against his own country to help the British. Noun, intrigue, a secret plot or scheme. Mary, Queen of Scots, was beheaded when Elizabeth I learned her intrigues against the throne. Number 10, marvel, a wonderful or amazing thing. The Amazon River is one of the great marvels of nature. Verb, to be filled with wonder or amazement. The world marveled at the pictures of astronauts walking on the moon. Currently, I'm pretty marveled that the whole world is staying at home. This is, I'm filled with wonder about it. Marvelous, causing wonder or astonishing. It would be marvelous if we made contact with intelligent life elsewhere in the universe. of the highest quality, splendid. The school play has a marvelous part for a versatile actor. Number 11, mission, a special or important task or assignment. The ambassador's mission was to arrange a meeting with the Prime Minister. Number 2, the group sent an important assignment. The mission from Israel agreed to resume the peace talks. Discuss with your partner the main mission teachers have, and that's to educate you as a future. You are the leaders. I've told you that over and over. You guys are so smart, and I miss seeing you and talking to you all the time and all your fun and exciting stuff. Number 12, opportunity. Noun, a time that is right for doing something. Isabella was waiting for the opportunity to talk to her mother alone. 2, a chance for getting ahead. This job offers plenty of opportunity for a diligent young person. Share with your partner an opportunity you once had to go somewhere fun. An opportunity to return back to school, maybe in the future, hopefully. Number 13, relinquish, to let go, to give up. The little boy who found the lost puppy didn't want to relinquish it. It says relinquish your book to your partner. Number 14, tyrant. A ruler or person who has complete power and uses it in a cruel or unjust ways. The tyrant lived in splendor while his people lived in squalor. Tyranny. That's a weird word. It's pronounced tyranny. Rule by a tyrant. Joseph Stalin's tyranny over the people of the Soviet Union did not end until his death in 1953. So Adolf Hitler was a tyrant, that we know about, and he ruled in, he was in tyranny over the people in Germany during World War II. Number 15, vanquish, verb, to defeat, utterly and completely, to overcome. Success quickly vanquishes fear. All right, A and B, it's where you choose if it's correct or incorrect, and we will check those tomorrow. And then B, you circle the letter next to each correct answer. There may be more than one correct answer. Now, here is what I'm going to show you that's a little bit different. So I'm going to pause it and get the videos moved over. Okay, so I am on the, it should be a student page. It should look something like this, and it says your stuff that's information here. If you will look at Quizlet right here, there is a link. Oh, hold on, let me preview it for you. Looks like this, and it says Quizlet. Click on that, and it opens it up, and it's going to say 6th grade 2020. Actually, it does right there. So you can click on there, and then you will see your Worldly Wise lesson in there for you to complete. This is a choice if you want to complete your 6th grade Worldly Wise in your textbook or online. You will need an email address to set this up, and I have the link in that teacher page for you. So this week is a little bit weird. I know we're all setting up and getting connected and getting back into a routine, but your test will be on Quizlet at the end of the week. So if you have questions, let me know. I will make more videos. I'm going to be all kinds of things communicating with you guys. So I miss you. We will check in and check some homework tomorrow with your DLR and your Worldly Wise, just like you regularly do, along with your lessons from your textbook. So enjoy your family, enjoy this time, and just know that I miss you so much. Thanks.